Hello everyone, this is Kayvon Atkinson, and I'm here today to discuss a couple aspects of Chapter 8 that I thought were worth noting. My first question is over auditing protocols and their approval by the various departments getting audited. And my question is, why does an auditing protocol actually need approval by the departments getting audited? I get it as far as coordinating time schedules and things like that, so everyone can kind of, it can be the easiest process possible. But there were, some of the aspects such as the setting auditing objectives, the sampling plan, things of this nature that, from my understanding, are generally directed by upper management and the QA managers, because auditing itself is just a review of the facility performance in relation to set company standards and how things can be improved if standards aren't met. So the protocols, such as setting the objectives and the sampling plans, really would be set by these more authoritative staff members for the QC personnel, which would be the representatives that the book was saying, needed to have the approval by. But the QC objectives in other parts of the book, from my understanding, didn't need that. Like the QC workers didn't need to approve these objectives; they were there just to enact these objectives, or to meet the goals of these objectives. So I didn't, I just kind of wanted to get your all thoughts on why approval actually would be needed by them when they're really just there to serve as a QC function. I get that employee opinions are important, but whenever the QC members, like I said, from my understanding, are there just to kind of serve or to kind of complete these objectives set out, their approval kind of didn't really seem needed to me. So my second question is over retail sampling, and how would you all differentiate between the quality of the retail samples as being reflective of the samples that are actually sent to for testing? How would you all differentiate them as being reflective of the facility company practices or of just poor retail operations by the store in question? There were some packaging aspects that I felt directly tied to a food production facility, such as there was mentions of like too much glue or something that could detract from the overall appearance of the package, which is understandable. But a lot of them, a lot of the defect aspects on this form that was in the book, it really seemed to be reflective of, or could have been very reflective of, poor retail operations, such as like storage practices, which could create poor moisture control. Labels could fall off, and that sort of thing, or even pest control. Can create package damage, or even stocking the packages in the store can create package damage. Such as these, the dings and the dents and the scrapes and that sort of thing. But really almost every aspect on the package container defect document that was in the book could be directly tied to poor retail operations. So I just kind of want to get you all's thoughts on that, on how you all could kind of differentiate them. I knew it said that documentation was needed as far as how the sampling was done, or as far as the packaging of the samples to ensure their quality. But like I said, a lot of these aspects really could be tied to poor retail quality and not actual poor quality company practices. So just let me know what you guys think in the comments, and thank you.